From ancient times, clothing has held a deeper meaning than mere physical protection. It has served as a powerful symbol, reflecting our beliefs, aspirations, and the mysteries of our existence. Clothing can be seen as a veil, separating us from the unseen realms while simultaneously connecting us to something greater than ourselves. It is through this lens of symbolism that we can begin to unravel the profound question of why humans wear clothes. The answer, it seems, is woven into the very fabric of our spiritual and evolutionary journey. To understand the significance of clothing, we must first explore the origins of humanity itself. Our journey begins in the distant past, where early humans roamed the earth, their lives intertwined with the natural world around them. These ancient beings, clad in primitive garments, were the first to seek protection and warmth from the elements. According to Robert Seeper, our species is the result of genetic manipulation and hybridization. Modern science has uncovered fascinating details about our genetic makeup, revealing a complex tapestry woven from various sources. The study of DNA has opened doors to understanding our true origins, suggesting that we are more than just the product of natural evolution. Ancient Sumerian texts, for example, describe the Anunnaki, advanced beings who came to Earth and engineered humans through genetic experimentation. These texts, etched in stone thousands of years ago, tell stories of gods descending from the heavens, bringing with them knowledge and technology far beyond the capabilities of early humans. William Bill Cooper, in his work Mystery Babylon, echoes this narrative with the biblical account of the Nephilim, the sons of God who interbred with human women, resulting in a hybrid offspring. These tales, found in religious texts across cultures, suggest a common theme of divine intervention in human development, hinting at a shared mythological heritage that spans continents and epochs. These accounts, though shrouded in myth and legend, point to the possibility that our DNA holds the imprint of both earthly and extraterrestrial influences. The merging of these genetic lines may have been a pivotal moment in our evolutionary history, setting the stage for the emergence of modern humans with their unique capabilities and consciousness. This blending of genes, according to some researchers, may have played a role in the development of human consciousness and our unique place in the cosmos. The evolution of our cognitive abilities, our capacity for abstract thought, and our drive to explore the universe may all be linked to this ancient genetic heritage. It is within this context of hybrid origins that we can begin to understand the profound transformation that led humans to cover their bodies. Clothing, in this light, becomes more than just a practical necessity. It is a symbol of our journey from primitive beings to conscious, self-aware individuals. The act of covering ourselves is intertwined with our identity, our history, and our evolution as a species. One of the defining moments in human evolution was the mastery of fire. This seemingly simple act ignited a spark of consciousness, illuminating not only our physical world, but also the inner landscape of our minds. Fire, often associated with the Greek titan Prometheus, who stole it from the gods and gifted it to humanity, represents knowledge and enlightenment. With the gift of fire came the ability to cook food, provide warmth, and ward off predators. But more importantly, it allowed humans to gather around a shared light, fostering communication, storytelling, and the development of complex social structures. Fire, in a sense, became the catalyst for human civilization. The acquisition of knowledge and consciousness, as symbolized by fire, was not a random occurrence. According to researcher and author William Cooper, humanity's early development was guided by benevolent extraterrestrial beings who recognized our potential. These beings, often referred to as gods in ancient texts, imparted knowledge and wisdom to our ancestors, helping to shape our destiny. This divine intervention, as Cooper suggests, was not limited to the material realm. These beings also played a role in awakening our spiritual consciousness, helping us to understand our place in the grand tapestry of the cosmos. It is within this context of spiritual guidance that we can begin to understand the deeper significance of clothing. In many spiritual traditions, the state of nakedness represents innocence, purity, and a profound connection to the divine. It is seen as a return to our most authentic selves, unburdened by societal expectations and material possessions. This state of being allows individuals to experience a deeper sense of unity with the universe and a clearer understanding of their place within it. The Garden of Eden, as described in the Bible, depicts Adam and Eve living in a state of blissful ignorance, unashamed of their nakedness. They existed in perfect harmony with their surroundings, embodying the purest form of human existence. This idyllic setting symbolizes a time when humanity was untouched by the complexities and corruptions of the world. This symbolizes a time when humans were still connected to their true nature, living in harmony with each other and the natural world. They understood the rhythms of the earth and their place within it, fostering a sense of community and mutual respect. This connection to nature was integral to their way of life, providing both physical sustenance and spiritual fulfillment. This state of primal innocence, however, was not meant to last. As time passed, the simplicity of this existence began to fade, giving way to more complex social structures and individual desires. The dawn of self-awareness brought with it new challenges and a departure from this original state of unity. As humans evolved and gained knowledge, they also became aware of their own mortality and the duality of good and evil. This newfound awareness was both a blessing and a curse, offering the potential for growth and understanding, but also introducing fear and uncertainty. The pursuit of knowledge led to remarkable advancements, yet it also distanced humanity from its primal roots. This newfound awareness brought about a sense of shame and the need for protection, both physically and emotionally. Clothing became a symbol of this shift, representing the desire to shield oneself from the vulnerabilities exposed by knowledge. As humans sought shelter and security, they also began to build barriers between themselves and the natural world, altering the course of their existence forever. The biblical story of Adam and Eve eating the forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge symbolizes the awakening of human consciousness and the birth of the ego. With this newfound awareness came the realization of their nakedness and a sense of shame. They covered themselves with fig leaves, signifying a separation from their former state of innocence and a newfound awareness of their vulnerability. This fall from grace, as it is often called, represents the transition from a state of unconscious unity to one of self-awareness and separation. The act of covering their bodies with clothing reflects this newfound sense of self and the desire to protect it from the outside world. On a practical level, clothing provides protection from the elements, shielding us from the sun's rays, the cold of winter, and the bites of insects. But clothing also serves as a form of psychological protection, creating a barrier between our vulnerable selves and the outside world. This need for protection extends beyond the physical realm. Clothing can also be seen as a way of shielding ourselves from emotional harm, judgment, and the perceived threats of the social world. It allows us to present a curated version of ourselves to the world, masking our vulnerabilities and insecurities. Beyond its practical and protective functions, clothing has also become a powerful means of self-expression and personal storytelling. From the vibrant colors and intricate patterns of traditional garments to the sleek lines of modern fashion, clothing allows us to communicate our individuality, cultural identity, and social status to the world. Clothing can be used to attract attention, convey authority, or blend in with the crowd seamlessly. It can be a form of art, a symbol of rebellion, or a way of conforming to societal norms and expectations. In this way, clothing becomes an extension of ourselves, reflecting our values, beliefs, and aspirations in a tangible form. In many cultures, clothing plays a central role in religious and spiritual practices. From the flowing robes of Buddhist monks to the elaborate headdresses of Native American shamans, clothing can be used to connect with the sacred, invoke spiritual power, or mark significant life transitions. The act of dressing in ceremonial clothing can be seen as a ritual in itself, a way of shedding one's everyday identity and stepping into a sacred space. It is a reminder that we are more than just our physical bodies. We are spiritual beings on a journey of self-discovery. The classic tale of the Emperor's New Clothes serves as a cautionary reminder of the illusory nature of clothing and the dangers of ego attachment. In the story, two weavers trick the Emperor into believing they have made him a magnificent suit of clothes that is invisible to those who are foolish or unfit for their positions. The Emperor, blinded by his own vanity and the fear of appearing foolish, pretends to see the clothes and proudly parades through the streets naked. It is not until a small child points out the emperor's nakedness that the illusion is shattered. The story of the emperor's new clothes highlights the importance of looking beyond superficial appearances. This timeless tale reminds us that what we see on the surface is often a mere illusion, a facade that can easily deceive us if we are not careful, and recognizing the truth within ourselves and others. In a similar way, the clothes we wear can be seen as a metaphor for the layers of conditioning, beliefs, and identities that we accumulate throughout our lives. These layers can sometimes weigh us down, obscuring our true essence and preventing us from connecting with our inner selves. As we embark on a spiritual journey, we begin to shed these layers, much like removing articles of clothing, revealing the true essence of who we are. This shedding process is gradual and requires introspection, self-awareness, and a willingness to let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us. This process of unveiling our authentic selves is not about physical nakedness, but rather about stripping away the illusions of the ego and connecting with our true nature. It is about embracing vulnerability and authenticity, allowing our true selves to shine through without fear or judgment. In this sense, the journey of spiritual evolution can be seen as a process of unclothing the soul, removing the veils of illusion that separate us from our true selves and the divine spark that resides within us all. Each layer we remove brings us closer to our core, to the essence of our being, and to a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. As we continue on this path, we learn to recognize and honor the divine within ourselves and others. We come to understand that true spiritual evolution is not about acquiring more, but about letting go, simplifying, and returning to the purity of our original state. It is a journey of continuous growth, transformation, and awakening, leading us to a profound sense of inner peace and connection with the world around us.